Hey, I think we're back. I think we're back. I hope we're back. Hey, we're live. We're here. It's time for another one of these streams, but this time with a twist. Because I can do new cool things this time around, like this, which doesn't really show you anything. It'll all make sense in a minute, I hope. Please work. Hi again, special coach. How are you doing today? I am trying to figure out how to make my chat appear in my thing. Yeah, I'm gonna need a minute because I did test this. I don't know if it actually is working though. Doesn't seem to be showing up, and that kind of sucks because I really want to have my chat show up today. I don't know what's gone wrong here. Oh, there we go. It's just got a little bit of a delay, a lot of bit of a delay. I do see it. I see it in this box, and which you can't see. I wonder if like, is it just a little wonky right now? That could be. That's kind of disappointing. I was really hoping that that would work because I really wanted that to work. I really wanted to make something happen with that, and it doesn't seem like it wants to cooperate with me, which is annoying. What I can do, however, is get rid of that. What if I said I had one more surprise in store? That being, boom, I'm real. How do you like me now? I Oh, that is, it's weird seeing me in the bottom corner there, but I figured out how to make something work there. Figured out how to put me in the corner. Which doesn't really, like, I kind of blend in a little bit, which is unfortunate. I wonder if I could like find something to separate that. I'm not 100% sure. Looking around, looking around. Doesn't seem to be like anything is. Gosh dang, this is really frustrating because I was really looking forward to having my chat and stuff appear on the thing, and it just doesn't want to work right now, and I don't know why. And it's I don't know. Oh well. Let's get on with the stream. Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm having a pretty good day. A little disappointed that my chat window isn't showing up here no matter what I do, unless it was just like really behind, which could be the case. I'll give it one more shot here. Oh hey, there it is. It's just behind me. That doesn't work as well as that. There we go. Yeah, I have a chat now. Hey, it just as planned. Everything is going according to plan. Totally 100%. I will figure out how to. I just want to move the box, please. There we go. I will figure out how to make it actually. What the heck? I just had a chat, and now it's gone again. What'd I do? I just had it and it broke. Ah, oh, come on. That sucks. I literally, you guys saw. Everybody saw. Shoot. Dang it, I was really. No, I am stubborn. I am going to make this work. Gosh dang it. Show me the chat. Show me the chat window, please. Do I have to like have this open in the background? There we go. There it is. There it is. We did it. Awesome. Now I'm here. I've got my little guy bouncing around. We've got a chat fully functional. Let's start the stream, shall we? So we're going to be doing the director's commentary for the cookie video that I put out about a week or so ago. I didn't get to do this on the last week on Sunday just because I had some other commitments, but we're doing it now. So yeah, all new look, well, slightly new look. Hope that this is gonna all look good, and I guess I should actually find the video. Let's have a look-see here. Where is it? As you can tell, I'm prepared as ever for this video. I believe. Yep, there it is. And my chat's gone again. What the hey? So what? Do I just have to like have this up the entire time in the background for it to work, or is that just like something wonky with the thing? Yeah, I moved it like an inch and it broke. Streamlabs, ladies and gentlemen. What a good program. Gosh dang it. That's, you know, that'll be fine. That's, if this wants to be annoying, there's not too much I can do about that. It was, the thing that bugs me though is that it was working so fine when I did it in testing. I about like 10 days ago I tested it and it was working beautifully. And now it's just like LMAO, I don't want to do it. Anyway, we'll put up the video. Let's get that out of here then, because apparently that just doesn't want to work. And video is up. Let's do it. So this video, this cookie video, I wanted to do something like this for a little bit. It was just something that, well, okay, let me put it this way. It's one of those videos that, like, when I'm not making, or when I just get done with like a big project, I want to do something like smaller, something a little simpler. And this was actually something that I had planned a while in advance. If you've seen the to-do list, then you'll know that this is something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while now. Because I like to keep things fresh for myself when I'm making videos. I don't like to just do the same thing over and over and over again. Because then you, like, you get, I don't like to use the word burnout, because I think burnout, it can be a bit of a catch-22 term. So it becomes like a bit repetitive and you want to like do other things. I guess that would be burnout technically. So yeah, I wanted to just make something that was new, something that was different, and something that I could just put out, not like rush out, but like put out like fairly quickly. That it could, just because it's like a simple thing to do. Like the timeline for this is just, it's basically flat. The two parts that were very big are the intro and a little bit of the actual like cookie making process, which I had to get a lot of footage for this. I don't typically use a lot of like live camera footage. Usually everything that you see from me is either like video clips or like photoshopped shots, I guess you could say, where like I'll make a scene using Photoshop and then put it together. So yeah, this was just supposed to be like, meant to be like a nice, light, calming thing. You'll probably notice that with my tone if you saw it. I'm not like, hey guys, I'm here to talk about this, that, and the next thing in like super YouTuber voice. I'm a little calmer, I'm a little more low-key, just because I felt that fit the tone. This video is also like set as made for kids, so kids are going to be watching this. I feel like kids nowadays are very overstimulated with videos like this, where they're just like, oh, everything's happening and it's flashing colors and lights and stuff. I just want something that was like nice and simple to do, just something that you could like fall asleep to, I guess you would say. Someone's saying ZZZZZ in the chat, which I think is just meant to test the thing. I appreciate that. There we go. I don't know why this, I guess I have my chat back now. Cool. I'm glad that it works. I don't understand why it's not working, or why every time I adjust it slightly it doesn't work. But I think, hopefully we got now. Oh, it's fading out. That, I didn't know that it did that. I thought that it would just, it just stayed there. That'll be something I'll have to look at some point. But we do have a chat now. I guess I could move it like higher up so that, I'm sure it's fine there. I'll look into Streamlabs stuff after this is done. Do not move the chat. Yeah, it's just being wonky. I wonder like if I did like this and then this. No, it doesn't fix anything. Yeah. Anyway, so this was one of the first times where I was using, not one of the first times I should say, but this is the first time in a while where I've been using like shot footage, which actually made the process a lot simpler because it was very light on the editing. The only part in the editing that was like kind of big and tough is if we rewind here, because this is actually a really short video. This whole sequence here with Forrest and Kitty, making the set for this, I basically just made a big mess, and then someone came in, they're like, what the hell is going on here? I'm like, I'm making a video. Yeah, there's a lot of audio that goes into this, a lot of like using the Animal Crossing sound effects and Banjo-Kazooie for Forrest, because like it just feels like it fits a little bit better. Just, I mean, like look at those eyes. There's not a single thought going on behind those, in that head of his. I say that like he's alive. Yeah, this was a fun one for me to make. It was just like a nice, relaxing video. I do like doing these sort of like skits at the beginning. I would like to do more of these if I can. Probably not for another tutorial video. What I would like to do is make a the brown dude has no soul. What I would like to do is I would like to make more like just like story-based skits, just using the characters. I don't know what I would do for those, because it's not like making like a Thomas episode where like that's something that I think I could write or make fairly competently. This would be like very it would be like a different process, and it's not one that I am like fully into yet. Like that I if I did it, I would be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what to do for it. Yeah, but I enjoyed doing this. I thought it was really fun. Do you ever have, pardon me, do you ever have a day where you want to make a chocolate chip cookie without the, excuse me? Chocolate chip cookie without chocolate chips. What? It, another great thing about the VTuber thing is that I could do stuff like that. What are you talking about? Explain. I'm so confused by that. Chocolate chip cookie without the chocolate chips. Are you mad? Are you out of your, like, I could just do something like this, or I could just like go off the rails. Yeah, I've got some new emotes for my character now that I'm hoping to use in videos. You'll never have one of those days. If one of those days was a day where I don't have chocolate chips in my house, gosh forbid. I don't know. I did think about, I might like try, well, probably won't be a video, but I might try adding chocolate chips to this recipe. I think it might be pretty cool, or it would just go completely off the rails, one of the two. Yeah, this video, like, again, it's just a video, just here's how to make a simple peanut butter cookie that isn't like one of those videos with stock music in the background. I wanted to make something just that was me, I guess you would say. It's got commentary, it's got all the good stuff. That's pretty much all that I have to say about this particular video. It's like a very short, simple one, not a whole lot going on. So, yeah, I mean, I don't want to cut this off 14 minutes in because that's kind of lame. So, how's about we do something else? Actually, you know what, chat? I'm gonna let you guys decide here, so we can either watch another video and I can do another director's commentary because this is kind of short, or we can do something a little bit different. I've been playing around with the idea of doing a chat-driven Pokemon tournament in Pokemon Stadium. So like, you guys give me team ideas, and then I'll make the team with the original 151 boyos, and then we let the AI just fight it out. And then it would be like a tournament, and we like I don't want to say we take bets because this isn't a gambling stream, and I don't promote gambling, but it would be like you get like points if you win, and we make it like a tournament. Someone's saying second option. Like I'm down for it. Me know nothing about Pokemon. You don't have to know anything about Pokemon. That's the great thing. I just let the AI choose. Like all you got to do is be like, I like these 6 guys, and make them fight, and you can like root for your team. Or we can do another, what's it called? Another director's commentary on some other videos of mine, because this was pretty short, and I knew that this was going to be short going in, so I just wanted to give the option. So I will leave that one up to you. I've got everything all set up and ready to go. I do need I would have to grab one thing. So you know what? I'm gonna let you guys watch this video. I'll just have this playing in the background with full volume while I go grab that. The Hit Era Bible. I've already actually done a director's commentary for the Hit Era Bible. Yeah, you can find that in the live section. Me and Luke went over that. Or I could do one for the... Have I done... Yeah, I did one for the thumbnail video as well. I could do one for one of the Who Did It Better videos if you prefer. Or we can do the Pokemon stream. The one of the two. Like I literally can go either way with this. I'll let you guys decide. I don't really have like a thumbnail to change it to, so it's gonna be really strange when someone clicks on this and they're like, what's going on here? I guess what I could do is change it to thinking of something to do ... and save. Yeah. So it's you're literally your call. I guess while I'm waiting, I could mess around with Streamlabs a little more to figure out why this gosh dang thing doesn't work properly. Who Did It Better? The Who Did It Better videos. Okay, yeah. I kind of figured. So yeah, I will get that set up in just a moment here. So tell me about something. Did you do one for the trucks video? I actually haven't done one for the trucks video. We can totally talk about trucks. Absolutely. I've just got to find it first. That's into my archive hard drive. It's taking a while to load because there's a lot of shit in it. Trucks. Who Did It Better? Trucks. Where's the export file? I've lost the export. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, don't tell me I've lost the heckin' file for the export thing. Well, I gotta make a new thumbnail for that. Doing this on the fly. On the fly video editing. Or asset creation with your boy. Play Don't Pause. If only I knew where all my stuff was. If only I was like even the slightest bit organized right now. But you see, that's the fun of it, you know, because me not being organized, I just have to like ramble on and on and on, and until we actually get somewhere. Thumbnail file, there we go. And it's fun because, you know, it puts me on the spot. It means that I gotta like come up with something interesting and fun to say. What's your thoughts on Sir Handel with Rheneas's face? This is the Thomas equivalent to pineapple on pizza. Sir Handel with Rheneas's face, yes or no? What's your thoughts, chat? I want to know. Personally, I think it makes him look like a baby, but that's, you know, he looks very young. I asked this last time in the thumbnail video, and someone said that there's an alternate take of the of Bulldog, where he falls down the mountain and has to get plastic surgery, and I thought that was exceptionally funny. Because of course I would. Let's switch that to trucks. Trucks director's commentary. Cool. Now let's watch some trucks. I should probably make sure that it doesn't blow up my thing. Cool. So here's Trucks. Trucks is, this was like my first video post Steamy Awards, where I was trying to get back into the swing of things a little bit. I was a little worried, I won't lie, after the Steamy Awards, just because there was, obviously, there was some backlash, a lot of backlash to that, and I wasn't sure if people would be okay with me making another one of these kinds of videos. I did ask the Roman if I could use his version of Trucks, and he did say yes, so I was all covered on that part. I thought, okay, well, as long as I've got permission, you know, I'm not making the same mistake twice, then hopefully we'll be all good. And it didn't seem like anyone was like super offended by any of my opinions from this video, so I'm glad that like I was able to bounce back a little bit, so to speak. This wasn't like the first thing I made coming back from the Steamies Awards, but it was the first thing I made for this channel coming back, I should say, because I did have a break there for a little while where I worked on Sonic Mania, which you can also find the director's commentary for on this channel, I believe. Yeah, this one was like, I think up to this point, this was the most effect-heavy Who Did It Better that I've done, just because there was so many edits for like different faces and stuff, which because the reason that there are so many different like faces and edits is because there is, this was one of the few stories that was readapted for another YouTube channel, I don't know which one, that has just like a bunch of redrawn images. I don't know who drew the images. I don't know like what they were used for, but I do know that they exist, and I was like, oh, I can use these to like spice up the RWS segment, because the RWS segment can be very difficult for me to do for these videos, just because it's a lot of having to manually move things, because I feel like if it's just like static image and then another static image, it gets boring after a little bit, unless like you like really keep the pace up. And you know, as someone who likes to have things constantly moving on screen, I just got done saying like people are so overstimulated, and here I am being like, oh, I'm gonna make things move all over the place. Yeah, it's just one of those things that, like, for like pictures, it just makes it like a little more animated, I guess you could say. And having like being able to change the faces on the fly like that was really helpful for me, just to make things like slightly more interesting. And so I hope the next time I do one of these, which I don't know when I will do another one of these, but it'll probably be sooner rather than later. Next time I do one of these, I will definitely go ahead and do more of a like more, what's the word I'm looking for? Custom images and stuff, because those were fun to make. I enjoyed that a lot. There was also just like a lot of cool effects, which we will be getting to, that involve Photoshop. This was, I think, the first video where I really started to like use Photoshop more heavily, like just in general. You won't see it so much in the Trust Thomas scene, just because there's not really a lot going on here. But in the next one, in the season 4 remake, you'll definitely see a lot more of that. A lot of people I noticed don't like in the comments, they don't consider Trust Thomas to be like an adaptation because the characters are different, and they do have a point. Like, it is a structurally different story, but it has like a lot of the same elements, I found. And in having a lot of those elements, I thought that it was like it's very clearly like trying to use like the skeleton of Trucks and then do something new with it. And I think that, you know, I thought that was worth mentioning, because it's instead of just like looking at, oh, we'll look at the RWS one and then this one, then two remakes. We'll look at the RWS one, the two times that it used, they did model remakes of it, and then look at a fan made one, which I think was, it's harkens back to like the Break Fan one that I did, where I looked at two model series ones. Only this time, I think this one is better than the Break Fan one, just because it has a lot more variety to it. Like, I'm not just showing you the same footage and just be like, oh, but it has a different narrator. No, this time it's like actually a different story, and the video is a bit more beefy because of it. Yeah, I really, and again, I just enjoy like talking about the what's the word I'm looking for? I enjoy like comparing and contrasting like different versions of a story that like have different elements but are still like structurally similar, and this is a good example of that. Yeah, I think we can probably skip ahead a little bit here because there's not really a whole lot that I want to talk about. Oh, there was one thing here. So I made a little bit of an oops while talking about this scene with Thomas. So it says Thomas goes over the switches. Apparently, I didn't realize this until later. Way back there in that top corner there, I don't know if you can really see it. I didn't notice this until way later. There's apparently switches there. There's apparently like a dividing track, I think. I'm pretty sure it's either saw it from production still, or someone pointed it out in a video while I was working on this. There was something. Apparently that's what they were going for when they said pushed him over the switches. Which, fair enough, but I still think that they should have shown that instead of just rewrote the line a little bit, or done something like they did in Something Fishy, because I think it would have worked a lot better just visually, because there's no switch. Like, it just looks like a straight on like zoom down the hill. And with that context, it makes a little more sense, but I don't know. I still think that it could have been portrayed a little bit better. Yeah, other than that, I enjoyed working on this one. Moving swiftly along here to this one, the 1995 rendition of the story. Gosh dang it, I love the season 4 visuals so much. They look so pretty. What was I going to say? I had a thought, and then I just had to mention that season 4 looks so nice. This version of the story was a little bit weird to talk about because a lot of it stems around the crash segment. We actually see the crash footage like a lot throughout the latter half of this, just because there was so much that I want to talk about with it. And I didn't really get to talk about the narrators for Rusty Helps Peter Sam, or Trucks, depending on where you live. It's different for some reason. And the reason that I didn't talk about the narrators is because I'd already talked about them in the season 3 version. I didn't just want to repeat what I already said. So yeah, sorry, I got caught up by the I'm blue thing. I really like that little bit that I put in there. I thought it was pretty funny. At the time, I was just like, I say out of the blue twice, or I say like, I don't know. I feel like I could like make that same joke 2 different times, and people liked it. Recoloring Rusty was a bit of a process because I had to. How I recolor stuff is I don't paint over it in Photoshop. I bring it in. I use the hue changing tool, and basically with that, I am able to like make him blue and then mask out the parts where it changes the colors all around him, and it's not a difficult process. It is a time-consuming process. Speaking of time-consuming processes, here's something that was a freaking wild scene to make, and I was really proud of this one. There's a bit here. Let's skip ahead just a tad, just a tiny itty bitty bit. That would be, yeah. We rewind. This bit here where I talked about the crash. I feel like I went on just a tiny bit too long with this one, just because we see the same footage over and over and over again. Which, if you recall, is something that I have criticized other people for doing. Some yeah. I should have. I wish I would have found like more stuff, but I was just like, what else do I do here for that? I do think that I did a pretty good job of keeping it from being like too repetitious, but we still see this shot like 5 times, and I don't know. I could have cut out a few lines or something. Maybe done like a little bit of a rewrite. It'll be it's a learning process going forward. Someone saying I don't really understand what the titles are. I couldn't tell you honestly. Like 100%. I don't know why they changed the title for it. Where is? Don't tell me I skipped over it while looking for it, or I just missed it entirely. The wall. I'm looking for the wall bit because that was like a fun little effect that I got to make there. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to find it though, which is unfortunate because I'll just talk about it.